Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Chantilly for the next game in the Polo Nations Cup 2024. And the sun has come out for this one, which is very nice. We've got PACA France versus Belgium. So the two very, very strong teams here. The Belgian team had a win a couple of days ago with quite a comeback. They were something like 8-2 down, I think, against California, and they managed to come back and win that. The French team, I think, also had a win. I think so. I'm here with Sébastien Amaya, the founder of Polo Line TV, and we'll be commentating this one together.
Well, in fact, it didn't have a win or a loss. Why? Because that was the game against the Bavarian German team, which was cancelled, postponed due to weather. So it's one team that will say this one will be the full first match, which is PACA France, and against the Belgium team.
Right, yeah, that's right. They started the game a couple of days ago, but the heavens opened and it rained so hard we had to suspend that one. So PACA France playing their first full game. Number 1 is Jean-Claude Legrand, 0 goals. Number 2, Dorian Bouteau, 3 goals. Playing at number 3, Louis Petit-Louis Jarige is a 4-goal player. And at number 4, another Frenchman, Julien Reins, 4 goals. It's an 11-goal team. In fact, they're the reigning champions from last year. They're taking on Belgium, who have had a win already. At number 1, the young owner of the team, Augustin Emsens from Belgium, of 0 goals, very new to the sport. At number 2, Guillermo McLaughlin. At 3, Alejo Badano, he's 3 goals. And Francisco Pancho McLaughlin is also 4 goals. So, out of the line-out here, and it's a win already from the line-out for France. France have won that one with Julien Reins. Still, he's got it. He's going to try and beat his man here. He's got a few maroon shirts, so he takes a shot from about 30 yards and it just goes out to the right. But a promising start, strong start for the French there, winning the line out, getting it to the other side very, very quickly. Time for the Belgians to regroup a little bit. And the maroon shirts there, like I said, they had a bit of a slow start in their last game. They've just come off a win of another tournament as well. So they are, and they won their last game, so they are on a bit of a roll here. Pancho will take it, bring it in to the left. He'll play that one to Alejo Badano.
If you remember, it was a slow start the other day for the Belgian team. They react after the third checker, and they won by half a goal.
Yeah, just by half a goal against the Californians. This is a good attack from the Belgians with Augustin up at the front. He's had to go over and play a tail backhand, but look at that, nicely done to Badano. Badano now takes it a little bit too far to the left. He's going to have to open up the backhand in front of the goal. This is amazing. Good plays here, but well defended there by Julien Reins, the Frenchman. And he then gets the clearance on that black horse. He hits it up here. Sorry, this is Julien here. This is Julien, the number 4, Julien. Earlier on, it was Luis who passed it up to Julien. Julien now leaves it there for Pancho to play a big backhand. Who's going to... Anyone... No maroons. Oh, here comes Augustin. He's on a quick horse. He turned around and got there quickly. Put enough pressure on... And now the ball's sitting there for Pancho to pick it up and continue the attack for Belgium. Drives a nice shot up to the front, and he's going to tell his brother to leave that and come through himself. There's 3 maroon shirts and only a couple of white ones. Coming back in defence now is Dorian, over to the near side for Augustin, but a good tail backhand there from Julien Reins. And Badano is going to put some pressure here. Augustin has a chance, and that's left for Pancho. Surely, oh no, he hasn't got the line. He realised it too late. He thought he had it. He wanted to go for the shot there. So
Let's see what is spot.
I imagine we'll get a hit from the spot for the French team, yeah. Okay, the French team with the back Julian Reins playing it up to Petit Louis on the little black horse. Petit Louis now under a lot of pressure from McLaughlin. Guillermo has to let him go there. He's hit the ball nicely. Petit Louis up to the front, but Pancho is there. Pancho plays a good tail backhand. Sorry, yeah, it was Bardano plays a good tail backhand to Pancho. Julian Reins now for France, leaves it. Oh, he's left it behind, and Pancho's in the attack. Pancho put himself in the number one position here. Pounced on that loose ball after this little mistake from the French team. They left it behind, and Pancho capitalizes on that little mistake from Julian. He left it behind. Pancho grabbed it, took it down from about 100 yards, ran it all the way in, and opens up the scoring for Belgium. One goal halfway through this first chukker. As the players go back to change horses halfway through the first, we can see Pancho McLaughlin there changing. This is Alejo Bardano. Strong player he is. Hopping over onto his next horse.
That was Estrella was Alejo Bardano in, and now he jumped into another one. And the umpires for this one is Gaston Lucero and Rafael Silva, and the third man Andrew Williams.
I can just see Andrew Williams in the third man position on the chair by the scoreboard there. Australian professional umpire. He has been a pro for a long time. He has a farm in Australia. Okay, so back to the line out. 1-0 for Belgium as it stands. Belgium having won their first game. If they get a win here, I think that will automatically qualify them into the semi-finals, I believe. Still another league match after this. Dorian now turns it for France. Dorian takes it in one more forward and tries to push toward it. Told to leave it there by Julian. Julian will take a couple more taps forward and then take a shot at the goal. Oh, it's just got a deflection though, and picked up by Bardano. He turned that horse very, very quickly. Wow, that's a lovely one. We'll keep an eye out for that horse with the big white face. She turned very, very well. Doesn't stop quite as well there. The backhand comes in, and then the French team are back on the attack. They trail by one at the moment. With the ball for France is Petit Louis. He has it stolen though by Guillermo McLaughlin.
Petit Louis on Paloma.
Paloma, the white horse. And here's Pancho, the captain for Belgium. He's got his patron running up forward. There is a nice pass up to his patron Augustin as well. Can Augustin get there before Julian does? They're going to have to go into a ride-off. They both had to leave it there, and it's been followed up nicely by Bardano. Next two get hooked out, and Pancho's got another shot at this one. Drives it, but doesn't get it clear. And Bardano's back on this white-faced horse. It turns very nicely. He's got the turn and the acceleration there. He's done well to beat his men. He's going to head toward the goal. Julian Reins is going to try and stop him. He moves over to the near side and scores a beauty. Lovely, lovely goal there with that white-faced horse. She may not stop so quickly, but she turns and accelerates beautifully. We'll have a look at that here. Look, here as he just finishes it off there, goes over to the near side. He's very strong, physically very strong player, so he's strong on the near side. Is Bardano. Alejo taking the Belgium team to 2 goals now, 2-0. The French team, the reigning champions, didn't manage to finish their first game due to the rain against the Grabosch boys from Bavaria. So, out of the line out, and the Belgians have won this one with Pancho. Pancho brings it a little bit more forward on the near side, goes back to the offside. Paloma is trying to hunt him down here. Pancho, near side, under the neck. And over the back line. Okay, from the back line then Julien Reins takes it and hits a nice shot out to the side to Dorian Boutot. No, it's Petit Luis on Paloma who picks it up. Petit Luis. He's got two purple shirts around him, both one McLaughlin and Dorian. Oh, he's got past them though, has Luis. Nice, this Paloma horse is a good one. 30 seconds left and it's 2-on-1. There's a chance here for France to get on the board. Oh, he's left it behind there, and he's good. And the next one coming through is Augustin. He's going to turn it around. Does a good job there to turn it, but he's lost it at the last second. Anyway, the whistle blows, and we'll see which way the umpires give that one. But we'll find out at the beginning of the next Chukka. Chukka 1 is over. Belgium with a great start. 2 goals to France's 0. Okay, welcome back for Chukka number 2 here in the second game of the day. The Polo Nations Cup, a very prestigious tournament already. It's only in its second year. It's already one of the top tournaments in Europe. 10 very, very strong 12-goal teams, and we're still in the qualification stages of this tournament. Tournament is 2 weeks long with the final next Sunday.
We are watching now the replay of the last action. Ended up with a whistle, so
yeah, it looked to me like Augustin, when he turned that ball, he hit it to the right and then he left the line and then came back on at the wrong angle. I think that will be a hit to France, but we will see.
There we have the Belgium team regrouping before the start of this Chukka.
And that's Augustin, the owner. He's very new to the sport, Augustin.
Yeah, with Hermes. The horse he's riding.
Oh, he's on Hermes. Yeah, so the French are going to get an open goal penalty here, a 30-yarder. And a chance to get on the board for the first time. Bardano takes it, hits it hard and through the goal. So good one for him. Sorry, apologies. Petit Louis. Petit Louis takes it. The 4-goal player for France. Thank you, Sebastian. And that takes them now off the mark. 2 goals to Belgium, 1 goal to the French.
Petit Louis is on open fascinate.
Open fascinator. That's a good sign. That name. Okay, so the ball is in the line out, and the French. Oh no, McLaughlin come. Yeah, the French come away with it with Dorian. Dorian Bouteau cannot escape. Petit Louis follows it up a little bit, and then here comes Julien Reins. Julien right down in the corner. Backhand coming in for Belgium. Turning onto it nicely is Augustin. Good job by him. Good. Can he get rid of the ball though? That's the thing. Can't. A little bit rushed onto it. Pancho. Now. Pancho did a lot of work last game. Controlled things from the back very well indeed. McLaughlin, the other McLaughlin, Guillermo did well to come back around and pick up that one and head forward. He's got Augustin the patron up at the front if he can get it to him. Not able to get those passes out just yet, but still they charge on through, one behind the other, and he's claiming the foul there for Belgium. Alejo Bardano claims he had the line. What does the camera behind here? So that's Augustin. Oh, that's his turn from earlier on.
That's Rafa Silva. I think they already decided what to give in this one.
And they have.
Flag, yeah, penalty 1. There we can see Rafa
confirming
that.
Okay. So 3 goals to Belgium now. Not a beautiful goal, but they all count. A lot of pressure, one behind the other, all 4 of them working very hard, backing each other up, following each other, sort of muscling the ball through the goal there. And we're going to start, because it was a foul in front of the goal, penalty 1 for a deliberate or dangerous foul in front of the goal. Then we don't start with a throw, we start with a hit from the halfway. 5B for Pancho McLaughlin. Pancho along the ground but hard, deflected, and Dorian Bouteau will try and turn this one. His horse is jumping a little bit, but he does well to settle her down and turn it around. Waits and then makes the pass up. Nice little pass here to Petit Louis. Still he's got it here. Petit Louis coming forward. He's on that open fascinator horse. Leaves it for Julien. Julien takes a shot from 60 yards. McLaughlin, Guillermo McLaughlin's in there for defence. Gets a good tail backhand too. Well done him. Saves the goal, and Pancho cleans out the man. Takes the ball on the near side. Then gets hooked on the offside. Backhand coming in. Nice backhand coming in from Dorian. But Bardano puts another backhand out toward the boards. Picked up here by Petit Louis on the open fascinator horse. And he's going to get the foul there, I think. McLaughlin just crossed the line, just as Petit Louis wanted to hit the ball. Guillermo's horse just went over the top of the line there. Yeah, here it comes. Just as he goes for that swing, yeah, it's too late for the ride-off. And so the French will get a penalty here right in front of the goal. They'll move it over to the 30-yarder, I believe. Places the umpire. Some people are changing horses, but it's not half chugga yet. They can change in their own time. That's fine. Petit Louis on open fascinator, stops and goes right down to a walk there to take that one. Well, a bit of a nerve-wracking moment, but he does well just to go right down to the walk on open fascinator. Stops beautifully, and then he'll just walk up, strike it through. Good job. And puts them in within 1 goal. 3-2 for Belgium as they come back to the halfway line. In the second chukka of 5. France have won that line out, but not made the most of it. Oh, big mistake there. He probably should have backed it. He went for the near side turn. And there's a good shot too from Petit Louis, and just out to the right.
There it comes, the half chukka.
Yeah, and that'll be half chukka then. With 3 minutes 20, they'll change horse.
And the French team will be waiting because they already changed. Well, Punch is changing again. All line up, there you go. For everyone who doesn't have it already, download and you keep up with all the information, the latest tournaments. You can watch it live through the app directly. Agustin coming back to the field. There we have Dorian over there. Who else is missing? No one. Let's go.
Here we go. That's the bell. They've got 60 seconds to change. And they're all back on the field, and they will have to play after the 60 seconds. So Pancho taking it in for the Belgium team. Hits it hard. He's a big hitter of the ball, and look at that, Agustin waiting for it perfectly, and he's got Badano behind him. Nice play. Look at that. Just 3 seconds after the hit in, and they're already on the 60 on the other side. And Badano on the near side, very strong on the near side, passes it back up to his patron. Badano can't get that bouncing ball on the near side though. It's still in play, and it's being turned on the far side, or has it gone out? I think it might have gone out there.
There's the replay. Nice horse over there for the patron Agustin.
Yeah,
stretching, running fast.
Very nice indeed. Unfortunately, neither of them could have quite get that near side finish. Okay, so back in play. Hits in for France, out to Dorian Boultot. Dorian gets ridden very well there by Pancho, who puts it right back into the danger zone, and they'll hunt that down. But Julien Reins gets it stolen from Badano. He puts it back into the middle, up to Pancho. Pancho claiming the line here. McLaughlin he can't come across. McLaughlin tries to sneak in front. Pancho changed the line, and his bro thought he could take it, but there was another white shirt having a look. So Agustin, he's done very well to come this far. He only started playing polo in February 2023. And to be out here playing the 12 goal already, that's very impressive. He did grow up with horses in Belgium.
Yeah, you can see that. Whenever he needs to go run fast, take the action, he's there.
Yeah, he's a very good rider. He's grown up riding horses, but he's managed to convert to polo very, very quickly indeed. Bought some horses this year in Argentina. So here we go. From the back line will be Julien Reins. Taking his time a little bit, leaving it there for Petit Louis. Petit Louis Jarige is taking his time too, not rushing. Oh, he had to cut that out to the right to Julien. But it's a good little 1-2 by the two of them. Julien now. Dorian coming in to support, but Pancho comes and gets the ball. He's under a lot of pressure though in the corner there, Pancho. And he loses it to Julien. Julien can't capitalize coming through with it. There is Dorian. He can't make the most of it either. The French team struggling to get it into the goal mouth there. They're working hard in front, but the defense is pretty good here as Badano now slows things down and hits it away. Up to Pancho. Pancho hits another one forward, looking for his bro. But Julian Reins, very solid, very disciplined in defence. You know, they always, if they hit it up forward, Julian is always waiting. They got to get it past him, and that's easier said than done. Turning the ball now is Dorian Bulto. Trying to bring it in. It's getting a little bit crowded. In fact, too crowded. The umpires didn't like it. Somebody stepped in the way. I think while Dorian was taking the shot. I think while Dorian took the shot, maybe Pancho's horse just got over the line. I'm not quite sure, but it's yeah, it is getting crowded there.
There we have the Zabaletas team, the one who just won and is more close to the semi-finals. They are relaxed. They are watching the other teams.
Again, Pancho, massive hit from the back, landing on the halfway line. Julian Reins, as always, though, is waiting there in defence. He's always got the back door shut, Julian. Very, very good player. It's a good team, this. Well, like we said, they won already last year. Under the neck shot from Bulto, and Julian now has gone up to the front. Julian Reins now up at the front with a lovely cut shot toward the goal, and lovely, well played. That was awesome. Nice play from Julian. Started that attack from the back, and then he went up forward, received the pass, and that cut shot is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And that's going to end the second chukker, ladies and gentlemen, with the scores now even. 3 goals all, Belgium, Paca, France, in chukker number 2.
Sí, hay un poco más de equipo este año. La verdad que ahora la Nation Cup es un torneo importante a ganar. Es un placer de jugar y de jugarla y de tratar de ganarla. Este año va a jugar Jean-Claude al lugar de Elena del año pasado, así que va a cambiar un poco el equipo, pero preparamos igual que el año pasado y vamos partido por partido y a tratar de ganar. Sí, ya lo jugamos un par de veces, los hermanos Grabosch, son un buen equipo, cada año están mejor. Va a estar difícil, pero ya lo conocemos perfecto y sabemos cómo jugarlos. Y de jugar bien, la verdad que de ganar es un lujo, pero de jugar bien y de no tener, de jugar sin presión y si ganamos mejor y si perdimos pasa nada.
Okay, coming back now for chukker number 3. We can see the Belgian team all together. McLaughlin brothers are working with Augustine, and he's new to the sport, but he's not new to horses. He's bought some horses in Argentina. He's even started a breeding program in Argentina. Sent horses over here now, and he's hopefully one day going to relaunch Polo in Belgium. At the moment he's based here, but he's hoping to set it up again in Belgium and open his own club, which would be Very nice indeed.
There we see Jaureche, one of the members of the Jaureche clan, always present in some part of the world, playing polo. Yeah, it's nice to have those new teams coming up, in different places, not, places that used to be a lot of polo, Belgium, Holland,
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's good to see these guys. And building good teams, good organizations. Whoopa! Oh, someone, Pancho just came off his horse there. Not for any reason at all, really. But we'll just have to wait while he either gets the horse back or hops on a new one. He's calling the next horse, please. Caballo.
Yeah, maybe he was not ready, that horse, so he went back to his original place. And go on, Pancho, take another one.
3-3 now in Chaka 3. Very close game here.
Here we have Pancho, close to the main camera position where we are.
Yeah, right underneath the camera there. And there's the other angle. Pancho hopping on his new horse. About to start Chaka number 3. That's the Polo line van and the truck where they're filming up on the cherry picker there. I'm here in the studio with Sebastian, the mobile studio with Sebastian. Oh, he's off the horse again, Pancho. Just organising his stirrups, I think.
Now he's ready. So let's go start with this third checker, right? Yes, third checker, 3-3, all 3 in the score.
Let's go. Here we go then. In it goes, and coming out with it is the Belgium team. Augustine goes over to the near side. It's in front of him if he can get it again. But Julian Ryans is there on this sort of sprightly chestnut horse. Dorian picks it up, trying to break through the defence there of Belgium, but it's too strong. Julian again at the back, having a look. He'll bring it a little bit further, and then he'll release. It's just come off the cane there and didn't go as far as he wanted. That one was a bit better, hit up toward the 60-yard line, and Petit Luis is there to try and finish it. He's going to need a big under the neck shot, which he doesn't quite get. Pancho plays a shot across the front of his own goal. Risky one there, but and Julian has turned onto it. He's been told to play this one rather than play the backhand. He's turned it nicely, but there's a lot of maroon shirts in his way still. Takes a shot, can't get it through the gaps. Dorian has a go on the near side. Petit Louis puts it back in the middle, and a good clearing shot there from Augustine, the patron of Belgium. He does very well there indeed, Augustine. Pancho now with the ball. Pancho along the ground, hard. And up to his bro. Good pass from the two of them now. And suddenly they're on the attack here. Look how Augustine's going forward for the pass. But McLaughlin gets hooked out of it as he was trying to pass. Badano now. Alejo. Taking it out, right out to the side, on the right-hand side. Julian Ryan's coming in to help him. He's got Dorian now on the grey horse. Dorian, one tap forward. Now they're asking for the pass. Can he get the release? Yeah. He couldn't get it. He's told to leave it there. Here's the pass now. That doesn't come off either. And Guillermo McLaughlin's breaking away here. And he's going to get it a little bit further, but he'll be caught up pretty soon, I think, by Badano. Yep, there he goes.
Petit Louis.
By Petit Louis, apologies. And then Julian Rines takes it from the back, leaves it for Bulto. Dorian now. Dorian a little bit further on. Nice little pass back to Julian. Nice play from the French there. Taking it forward. Shot here from Petit Louis. Louis out to the right-hand side. Can he finish it off? It's a bit of a mess, but Petit Louis takes it and gets it in the end there. Good goal in the end. A nice team play building up to that one with some quick passing action from the French. Neither of them hung onto the ball too long. They just released. And then Petit Louis was the one there to finish it off. Nicely done, taking them into the lead now. 4-3 to the French.
Julian Rey on Cocotera. That's another one to watch, to pay attention on.
Cocotera for Julian. Okay, so the ball is back in play as McLaughlin comes back onto the field, and winning the line out there is Petit Louis. He's lost it though. He's lost it to Badano. Badano now. Alejo toward the goal. Not getting enough angle on that, and it's been well stolen there by Petit Louis. He'll take it over the halfway line and try and run around McLaughlin. He's got the ride-off here, big ride-off between the two of them. Guillermo McLaughlin gets the better of it. Pancho gets ridden off by Bulto. He does well there on this white horse. Dorian Bulto beats Pancho and takes the ball up toward the goal. He's going to go for the under-the-neck shot. Difficult one to shoot from, but he hooks it left-hand side. Nice play, though, there from Dorian. Bulto does very well, takes it off Pancho, breaks through the pack, out to the right-hand side, big wind-up, and just a little bit too much angle on the under-the-neck shot. But well played by the French. They've come back and taken the lead here. Now they're now winning 4-3. Halfway through the third chukka, they'll change horses. French team. Can it seem to be getting better and better this game, but you can never ever write off the Belgians, especially after their comeback. They even left it very late to come back, but they came back. I think they were 5 goals down, if not more, and they managed to scratch a win against California. They're down by 1 at the moment. As we're exactly halfway through this game. Under the neck shot there from Pancho up to Badano. Badano hits one time as well up forward. Unfortunately, there's no one there to get it. So solid in defence is Julian Rines. Plays a nice one, but McLaughlin picks it up. McLaughlin claiming the line there. And I think probably getting the foul. Dorian came in to try and go for the steal, but I think his horse was crossing the line in the process. Yeah, the umpire.
We have the replay.
So you can see he's claiming the line there, and Dorian, wasn't able to make the shot with Dorian standing where he was. So they were heading toward the goal. They'll take the ball toward the goal and drop it on the 60-yard line. Chance to even things up for the Belgians. Pancho is going to tee this up. Big hitter of the ball is Pancho.
It will be the second penalty attempt for the Belgian team. They score the one that they had before. And is Pancho in charge of it.
So Pancho from the 60-yard line. Hard, quite high, and through. Yeah, they gave it. They had to think about it. The umpire, the goal judge, had to duck as well. Yeah. It was going very, very fast, around head height, There we go, and through it goes. So great penalty, 4 goals all. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. France win this line out with Petit Louis hitting it forward for Dorian. Nice pass out to the side, using the width of the field here. Dorian now drags it in toward the goal. That's a nice play too, if he can get some space, which he doesn't. McLaughlin comes in and steals it and gallops now fast here toward his own goal over the halfway line. Bouncing ball gets the better of him. Dorian comes and claims it back. Big ride-off between Dorian and McLaughlin. Then there's a nice open backhand. Unfortunately, none of his team can turn onto it. Pancho does, though. Pancho sort of whip of the wrist, gets that ball, then goes for the big shot down the ground. The whistle blew there, maybe for a bit of shouting, I don't know.
Shouting or whip, we don't know exactly, but there is nothing, like traditional foul, crossing the lines.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it was something else, technical foul.
The French wanted a foul from... they thought Pancho was crossing when he turned it around like that. And maybe they said something they shouldn't have to the umpires. We'll see. They pick the ball up here. And now puts it back down on the 30. So, yeah, I would say that was probably a technical. Probably the French wanted the foul against Pancho. And they probably called for it a little bit too aggressively to the umpires. So 30-yard penalty here for Pancho, I imagine. It's 4-4 at the moment. Belgium have a chance to take the lead again. Oh, no. Pancho's not going to take it. Looks like Agustin, good for him, the patron, yeah. Good job, man. Well done. Yes, good job. Agustin gets it in.
Why not taking the penalties if it's going to be hitting like this?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's great. If your patron will take the penalty 30s for you, brilliant. Nicely done. Look at that. Straight through the middle. Only been playing polo for a year and a half. Started playing polo at university in England. Okay, back into play now, and this time the French win the line out. The Belgians are leading by 1 now. French were leading just a moment ago. Bulto takes it a little bit, but not very far, and the Belgian team steal it back, and then Bulto gets it straight back from them. Trying to sneak past around the outside he goes, but Guillermo McLaughlin steals, and then a good little backhand comes in. Now Petit Louis straightens things up and waits for his support behind him from Julien. 30 seconds left of the third chukker. Julien puts it up to the front, but nobody's there to finish it off. And the nice backhand coming in from Guillermo McLaughlin back out toward the boards. Pancho picks it up, his bro. Can't be long left. They just want to get the ball down the other side of the field now with seconds remaining of this chukker. That's a great near side shot from Badano. So strong on the near side. Up over the halfway line here. And that's the bell. And so that's the whistle to end chukker number 3. And it's anyone's game at the moment. They keep going ahead, each team. But at the moment, Belgium lead by 1 goal with 5 goals to PACA France's 4.
I think we arrived with a bit much confidence. The first 3 chukker told us that we have to start 150% always, and working on it. At the beginning of the 4th chukker, we start to play a bit better, and the game, por suerte, turn on our side. But yeah, on top of the field, I get very nervous, to be honest. It makes a big difference. To be honest, I was not expecting to be doing so well in the previous tournaments. So that's very good for us. And yeah, we're all about the same age. We're very good friends. We talk a lot together every day about details and this. And I'm sure out of the box it makes a big difference. Because spending so much time, become friends, it's easier to communicate on certain things without getting too annoyed by each other. So, well, on the field it always gets a bit hot, let's say. It all started in Argentina a few years ago when I first met McLugan's brother. When I was hitting a good ball, you know, the shout that you use in polo is "Vamos animales," and it sort of stayed. And we decided to use that. We're not representing any enterprise, but it's more for the beauty of the sport and the vibe that we bring behind. And yeah, it was our first choice.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Chantilly, where we've had a beautiful afternoon so far. There's a bit of rain coming down now, but it doesn't seem too serious. We're just halfway through this game, or 3 chukkers down and 2 to go. It's been an interesting game with the leader jumping from place to place. Belgium went up early on with 2 goals in the first chukker, and then France brought it back. France were leading for a while in the third, and then Belgium brought it back. So we're starting the fourth with Belgium up by 1 goal, 5 goals to 4. The umpires are out, so they're ready to play. They don't mind the rain. I don't think it's too much. It's just a drizzle, and these fields here in Chantilly take the rain very well. They have nice sand on them, and they can handle all sorts of weather conditions. We see the French PACA France team. Julien Reins hopping on that beautiful grey horse. Marianne Bouteau coming out with the blue hat. And it's it's a very interesting game, this one. Seems like just a small shower to me. Dorian Buteau is on his horse there with the blue helmet, coming to join his team. Pancho there giving the orders out to his Belgium team. Pancho, they're leading by one at the moment. Umpire blows his whistle, says, come on, time, you've had your time to change. We're going to have to get going now. I think they get 5 minutes to change at half time. 3 minutes between the other chuckers, and then 1 minute halfway through the chucker. Okay, here we go then. The ball is in play, and there's only one goal in this game. Belgium lead at the moment. 2 chuckers of polo left to be played. And Jean-Claude Legrand for France takes it all the way around the outside. Good play by him as he kicks on the far side there. Jean-Claude. But Badano comes in and turns that horse around very, very quickly. And he's got all his players up in front of him, so he's going to hit that one forward. And look who's got it, McLaughlin. Guillermo, but the whistle blew there. Perhaps Julien had the line and Guillermo crossed in front to pick that one up. It'll be difficult to see from here. We're perpendicular to the line. But yeah, Julien has got a stick high in the air. He must have claimed that line. And McLaughlin thought he'd give it a go, maybe even worth a try. But he needed more speed, more distance, and a better angle. So they'll start again with a hit to France from the spot there. And Julien Reins is going to take it. The 4-goal Frenchman. All that team French. Here he comes then on that beautiful grey horse. Lofted shots up over the top. Buteau is going to try and come onto it, but Agustin is there. Oh, he goes to the near side. And Buteau, Dorian takes it a little bit forward. Now he's going to try and jiggle it around everybody. Can he get past them around the outside? Not quite. They manage to get the hook. And then the ball goes over the back line. So it'll be a hit in now for Belgium on the back line. Pancho to take it. Pancho McLaughlin, Guillermo's bro. There is his trademark big drive down the field. Badano tries to get onto it, but Julien stops him. McLaughlin was a bit free there, nobody marking him. Julien takes him on now and gets him as well. Always have to beat Julien at the back, so good there. And Petit Louis thinks about going for the shot to Jean-Claude. He does now. Nice pass up to Jean-Claude. This is great polo, but Jean-Claude can't quite get onto it. So Badano plays a backhand for the Belgians, and McLaughlin now puts another backhand onto it, looking for his bro, Pancho. First one to it, though, is Julien. He plays a good backhand. A lot of good backhands coming in now, and then that flick of the wrist from Pancho taking it further forward. And Agustin is moving as fast as he can to try and get up ahead for the pass. It's not going to be easy for Pancho to pass this one. And Julien sneaks in and takes it behind him and turns that one. Loses it in the process to Badano, who's incredibly strong on the near side. He's got the ball again. Who goes over to the near side once more. Whoa. Julien turns that one on the near side. But it's quickly stolen by Pancho. Pancho now comes around, takes a big swing at the goal, followed up here by his bro. His bro is trying to evade the stick of Dorian. Badano follows him, takes a shot, and pushes it to the left. Looking for the equalizer, looking for the... No, to extend their lead there.
Yeah, it's true. It's what you say. Badano likes to do that near side.
Yeah, right.
Shot.
He's very strong.
Shot, yeah.
Yeah, he is very, very strong in there.
Who we have here in screen? Petit Louis, I guess this is. Yeah, I think the horse got the tongue over the
bit.
Yeah.
There's McLaughlin trying to get through, and Badano going for that near side under the neck, not managing to make it. So when everyone's ready to go again, Petit Louis hopping back on his horse there, and we'll get this fourth chukker back underway. We've still got 4 minutes of the fourth left. Julian Rhines will take it from the spot there, from the back line on this beautiful grey horse. Julian plays it out to the right to Jean-Claude. Nice. Jean-Claude waits it to come off and leaves it there for Petit Louis. Petit Louis now. Can he get it up to Jean-Claude? Takes one man, but takes a little bit further on. He's got to be careful not to lose the ball here. But he's got pass at the moment. Julian now is going forward for the pass. Can he come round and collect this one on the near side, Julian? Pancho is there first with an offside backhand. And his brother picks it up, but Petit Louis was the first one onto that one. Petit Louis was the first one onto that one. He turned quickly. You'll see on the replay here. Backhand coming in for Pancho. Petit Louis was first on, and Guillermo turned, got on the end of it, but closer to the line and first on the line was Petit Louis. So the French will have a hit from the spot here. But they're going to change now halfway through the fourth. 3 minutes 30 left. They'll go back to change horses. On the screen here we're watching Badano, Alejo Badano. He's deciding to hop off and then back on. The other players are on the field already. And away we go. So hit. We're going to start with a hit for the French team. Once everybody's back on the field. There's the bell, so they'll play now. Play, says the umpire. There's a couple more Belgians are still coming onto the field. That's fine. They just need to get 30 yards back from the ball, but Julien has to play it. And here he comes. Oh, he's run that one straight into McLaughlin, but he's followed up nicely by Petit Louis. Petit Louis now is going to take a shot with a cut shot. Doesn't get it through the pack either. And they come back onto it. Julien comes back onto it. Stolen though, stolen out of nowhere from Badano. Badano breaking away from Julien. Julien has left the back door open, which is a rarity. Coming through is Badano, up into the corner, out to the sides. Alejo Badano, ridden off by Julien. Big under the neck shot from him. Who's going to be first onto this line? Coming through is Pancho looking for it. Pancho's got in front of everyone, opens up the cut shot. Oh, horse has taken a slip there and gone down. He's all right, the horse is fine. Looks like the player is okay as well. Badano just slipped over. I think he's all right.
Yeah, it looks okay. Let's see if we get it from here. The replay.
Nice open backhand there. Yeah, just a trip or a slip. But everybody is okay, luckily.
Yeah, both player and the horse, they're okay.
Good little passage of play there by the Belgians.
We've got Dr. Rescala next to us, and he was about to go, but they indicated that it's okay. No need of doctor.
No, he's a
brave
tough
man.
He's tough. He's tough. Yeah, it'll take more than that to stop him. Okay, so back on the horse. Badano back on the horse, and I guess we'll start with a throw in.
We still have that drizzle, here and there, coming and going.
Yeah, it sort of showers.
Yeah, we were watching the replay from the back camera of the fall. Nothing happened.
No.
Player is back.
Back in the game, ready to go again. So, we're underway again. 5-4. Not so many goals. Not such an open game, this one, compared to the one earlier on where we had a lot of goals. But still, some quality polo being played out here. And coming forward to the goal is that man. Badano hops on, doesn't get the goal, takes it past there. Goes for the near side to put it back into the middle. But it's the French who pick it up with Petit Louis. Petit Louis taking it to the right and waiting a little bit for his teammates to go ahead. Now he wants to pass, but he doesn't get it. Who's going to turn onto this one quickly? It's Badano. He's jumped onto that very, very quickly. Now he has a look behind him, kicks on toward the goal, comes for a half swing, finishes a nice approach shot. I'm pretty sure he's going to get this one to extend their lead by 2 goals. Badano again. He hopped back on the horse with a vengeance and scored a goal. So 6 goals now to Belgium and 4 to France. There's a nice replay there, finishing it off good. He was, the ball just hopped over the French stick, and Badano was the first one to turn on, so quick to turn, pounced on that one, took the ball back down through the goal. Okay, so we'll come back to the line now, and Belgium now winning by 2 goals with just over a chukker left. Umpire throws it in, and it comes out of the line out for France here with Julian. Julian Ryans takes the ball nicely, heading straight toward the goal. I don't think they're going to catch him here, Julian. Oh, yeah, Augustin is there. Julian, he's pushed it to the right, goes over to the near side to finish it off. That's a beautiful goal from Julian Ryans. Wow, very, very nice. Broke away at 100 miles an hour from the line out there, taking it right up close. Augustin did very well to put the pressure on and made him go over, force him to go over to the near side. It's a tricky one because if it stayed on the offside, the post would have got in the way. So that's probably why he moved over to the near side there, so he could go to the right of the post and put the ball through the goal. Really, really nice goal from Julian. Back into the line out then, and this time it's Badano's turn again to break away. Julian is going to chase him, but Badano straight away from the line out. Just as I said, there weren't many goals. We're getting a bit of a flourish here, but Julian Ryans takes, wow, look how skillful he is, keeping that ball at the end of the stick as he takes it around to the boards. Leaves it behind though. Bulto follows him well. Bulto, big ride off from Bulto. Dorian, and now, yeah, coming straight up to the commentary box here, Dorian Bulto turning it around under a lot of pressure from Badano, but Petit Louis does well to block Badano and leave the ball there for Dorian. Dorian now takes it forward, but he's going to have to get past Pancho, which is not going to happen. Not today, not this time rather. A nice backhand. A nice backhand there from Pancho. And can the Belgian team pick it up? Here comes Augustin. He gets hooked out of it by Julian. Now Guillermo. The first bell has gone, so not long left of this chukker left, and that's the whistle. So that will end the chukker. Still only 1 goal in it. It's a very, very close game, this one. 6-5 at the end of chukker number 4.
Of touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back to the last chukka of the day, and this is a very, very close game between Belgium and PACA France. There we can see how the scoreline went. Belgium breaking away early on, PACA France coming back, 3-3 after the second. And then Belgium have just kept their lead, but only by 1 goal ever since.
Here I have one of the, that you were asking for, the stats, one of the stats. Let me guess. Who is leading the throw-ins?
Oh, who's leading the throw-ins? I would imagine the Belgian team.
The Belgian team? Well, no. It's 11-2. Is 11-2
Oh
is
my
winning
gosh.
the French team.
Really? Wow. That's amazing. 11-2 to the French, winning the throw-ins, but not managing to get the goals.
There is the last action of the fourth chukka.
Big write-off by Bulto, but I don't think the umpires liked it. Perhaps it was a little bit too early, too in front. Maybe it's a change of difference of speed. But they blew the whistle at the end of that chukka, the umpires, and they're going to give a penalty to Belgium. Okay, so everyone is back on the field. A little bit of rain coming down again. And we're going to start with a 60-yard penalty. Pancho McLaughlin will take it for Belgium. And this little chestnut, Pancho. What can he do? Oh, he's hit it hard. I think it's drifted right. Yeah, a bit of a slice on that one. So a let off there. Still within 1 goal, the French. What can they do? Well, they've got a full chukka left. And we don't have any draws, so if the scores are even, we'll play the extra 30 seconds, and if still even, we'll go to the extra chukka.
No extra chukka so far in the tournament. Don't call it if you don't want it, but this one is close, huh?
Yeah. This one is very close, and no, I don't think, apart from the first 2 goals, after that, no one's been more than 1 goal ahead. Both teams have had their time ahead. Mostly, it's been Belgium leading. Badano now, Alejo Badano can't hold on to that. So Bulto will take it. Bulto hanging on to it maybe a little bit too long. Bit of a melee down the far side there. Bit of a scrum. And it's the French who come out with it. Pass up to the front. And Bulto back onto it again. But he came round the front to do that, I think. Yeah. He crossed around to get back there. You can see Bulto turning around the front of the line, Pancho coming down it. So hit to Belgium from the spot on the halfway line, but right out toward the boards. In front of the goalpost. And the third man out there. Okay then. Pancho. Along the ground, that one. Followed up. It's going to be picked up here, I think, by Bulto. He's told to leave it. by Julian, who gives it back to Bulto, but this time Pancho will clean him out and take a nice big tail backhand, and his brother McLaughlin has come back onto that one. Nice, turning onto the backhand beautifully, also hitting it toward the goal pretty good. Petit Louis has the better of him in the ride-off, doesn't get the back, or gets a deflection off the backhand. Bit of luck for Belgium here as they come through and try and score. There's still one more, and they're going to go over the line. Yes, it does. Well, again, not the most beautiful of goals, but they all count. It was a deflected backhand that landed well for Belgium, and well, what they have done well is always backed up each other. You know, all four of them have done so well. Have to give credit to Augustin. He's doing a lot of work, doing a lot of damage for the Belgian team.
That's right. Well, but the one who ended up scoring this one was Badano. We'll give it to him.
Badano put it through and takes their team up by 2 goals. For the first time since the first chaka. France, though, still time to come back here. Plenty of time. 4 minutes for 2 goals is plenty. Uh-oh, not if this happens, though. Back door is open, and here comes Badano, kicking on fast. He's being chased by Petit Louis, but Badano puts it in front of the goal, and Badano keeps it straight enough to score and extend their lead by 3. That's a good goal there, and it could well be the match winner from Alejo Badano. He's just scored 1 goal down the other side, and now this one up here. After such a close game, now they stretch ahead by 3.
His 5th goal of the match.
5 goals for Badano, wow. As they'll change horse for the very last time. The last free change at least. Halfway through the 5th chukka, there's the whistle. We'll keep an eye out for that horse with the white face of Badano, because he scored 2 goals and he just about changed the game on that horse.
Yeah, he mentioned that he was using one that is Compadrita on the last checker, but I'm not sure if this one. Maybe it is, because he was full of confidence.
Yeah. Okay, so half the players are back on, the rest are coming now. And we've got 3.5 minutes of polo left of the day. Another great day's polo we've had. Tomorrow's Monday, will be a day off, and then we'll resume again on Tuesday. So here we go. Out of the line out is Belgium again. Up to Augustin at the front, not quite getting through, but it's Badano. McLaughlin now, Guillermo going for that near side. Panchito, he claims the line. Right off from Bulto. Pancho still got it though. It's his line, I think. Big under the neck shot from Pancho up toward Augustin. Is it going to stay in for Augustin to get a shot? Can he get there in time? He shoots. Augustin Emsens. Well done, Augustin. Nice. A great pass. That's the kind of polo we like. Passing it right up to the front, up to the number 1. And then Augustin Emsens with that under the neck. Well done. Fantastic goal by him. Great job. Like I said, he's only been playing polo for 1.5 years. And to be scoring goals like that in the 12 goal already is quite an accomplishment. Good on you, Augustin. 9 goals. Suddenly, the Belgian team are running away with this. Suddenly, after such a close game, they're now 4 goals up in the last chukka. Well, a couple of players are changing horse, I think, for the last time. The umpires are going to talk about this one. They're talking to each other over the radio. And I think they've given it to Belgium. Perhaps the Belgians were over the ball, but Bulto wasn't allowed to make that swing and hit the horse. Any kind of safety, horse's safety comes first always with these umpires, which is how it should be. Wow, there's a big shot from McLaughlin. Panchito. And Julian Reyes is at the back, on the back foot too. Plays a good backhand, but the clock is ticking, and there's 4 goals they'll need to get in just over 1.5 minutes. And then Petit Luis, I think, got caught in the wrong place. McLaughlin had the line. Here we can see on the replay. Guillermo has it, and yeah, crossing over and taking the ball. It's got to be a foul. So another hit to, well, this one is another one to Belgium, yeah. They lead by 4. So kind of the same thing, Belgium, as in their last game. They sort of power toward the end of the game. I don't know if it's they save their horses until then or what, but both teams have come strong right at the end of the game.
Yeah, not only you have to play good in the field, but off the field, preparing the match, the list of the horses, playing against who you play, you know, and they are doing their homework probably.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they get to the field very early. They've got a personal trainer. They give a very good warm-up. That's a nice drive from the 60-yard line. Pancho's got it, his eye in, and takes them into double figures. 10 goals to 5. Unbelievable that just a chucker ago this game was even. For the whole game it was even, and then they're really taking it away from the French now. One minute, 10 seconds to go. In goes the ball. Still in the line out. Bulto trying to come away with it with the blue hat. Dorian Bulto manages to get round the outside but can't carry it long enough. There's the backhand. Turning nicely onto it is Petit Louis. Petit Louis turns it and then drives the ball. He's going to want to get down the ball down the other side and try and get a couple of goals at least. But with only 37 seconds left, it's not going to be. Here comes Julian Reigns. He can't make the most of that either. Bardano will take it away. Bardano still got a big write-off coming on from Julian, but Bardano gets it and a big drive down the field with 15 seconds left. That'll be enough for them now. Backhand coming in from Petit Louis. Bardano still working so hard. He has worked so hard all game. Here's Pancho. I'm pretty sure the bell will go any second. Has another go on it, Pancho. There's the pass out to Agustin. Agustin's got a chance to make one more with a cut shot. Doesn't quite get the cut shot. And still they play on. Drive up forward by Dorian. That is the bell. That's the hooter there, ladies and gentlemen, and the whistle. Thank you very much for signing in and watching that game. We're going to see some highlights, and I think we've got an interview as well. But it was a great game. It was very, very close. The whole game, the first 4 chukkers was very close, and then Belgium just ran away with it at the end. Ended up winning 10 goals to 5 with a clear victory in the end. I think it was 5. I think it was 10 goals to 5 in the end. A very, very clear victory for Belgium, although they struggled a little bit toward the beginning. Good on them. Congratulations. Another win for them. That's 2 wins. So I think that will take them through to the semi-finals, although they've got one more league game to come. But yeah, you can see the score lines there on the board. You can see how Belgium powered through nicely all the way through the game. The French started to, they got close. They were close in the second and the third and in the fourth, but then the 5th chukker was all the Belgians again. Augustine and Guillermo McLaughlin having a chat as they go off the field. They'll be very, very happy with that. Have to say, Augustine played very well indeed. He scored that remarkable under-the-net goal, but he also made a lot of other nice plays. It's good teamwork by everyone there. Pancho was fantastic. And Alejo Bardano, he did brilliantly. He worked very, very hard.
Yeah, it will be another difficult match to pick the MVP. What do you reckon? I mean, it could be Alejo, could be also Augustin, who out of 0 goal has been playing fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Augustin was very, very good indeed. Here we go to the best goals, and that was Pancho finishing it off early on. They scored the first 2 goals, the Belgians. Pancho's there, and this is Pancho on the other side with that white face. Or was it Bardano? Coming through, going over to the near side, and that near side under the neck, Bardano on that white-faced horse. Now we've got Julian Reins with one of the most beautiful goals, a cut shot from 60 yards out. Lovely, lovely goal that was from Julian Reins. Very stylish player he is indeed. And this is Petit Luis putting it in the middle, and Petit Luis finishing it off. But I was very impressed with how Julian Reins is playing this tournament. This is a nice attack here where Bardano, just after he'd fallen off, he got back on, stole the ball, and then worked it through the goal like a terrier he is. This is from another angle. Same goal, running it, head down, running it, kicking on, full swing finish. Nice goal, Alejo Bardano. Julian Reins again. Going over to the near side, another very, very stylish goal from Julian Reins. That time moving over to the near side to avoid the goalpost. And then that little flick with the open face on the near side to score that goal. Very, very nice indeed. Bardano again. Bardano heading to the goal under a lot of pressure and tucks that one under the neck to straighten things up to get that one, and this is where the Belgian team start getting away with it. This was that big pass up to Augustine, who smacks that under the neck. Wow, that was a great goal there. Big pass up from Pancho, and Augustine Emses slots it through the goal. Now I believe we're going over to the pony line soon, where Sebastian is going to interview one of the players.
And we are with Alejo Bardano. Alejo, how are you?
Hello, I'm
delighted to be in the second match, second win for you guys. It looks like you became it's the first time that you play the Nations Cup, but as a team, and you.
See, we've been playing a lot together. See, we could play some tournaments in Argentina before this European season. And today, luckily, we played better. Last game wasn't the best one. We were playing a bit free without marking too much. And today, we've been watching the video, talking a lot, trying to see the bad points of the team. So today we enter more focused to play well, to play our polo that we've been practicing for the last year,
For Alejo, for some reason, it looks like you guys pick up the best of you guys, of the teamwork, after the halftime, like after the mid of the third chakra, the fourth chakra, and the fifth chakra.
Yes, I think our problem, I don't know why, but we start a bit cold. Normally the first 2 chakra, we are starting a bit cold, not so focused, not playing as much as strong as we know that we play. But well, luckily at the end we could play as we always plan to play, and we could win. So very happy.
The last one, you had a fall over there, but we saw that nothing happened. You were okay.
Luckily nothing happened. I was coming full speed in attack, and they hit the back. And when they hit the back, I didn't stop my horse. I turned as fast as I was going, and my horse sleep in that one there, but luckily nothing happened. My horse is fine, I'm good, so luckily nothing happened.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Alejo. It looks like you are having a good time with the team. Congratulations and the best for the last league match.
Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Now we're going to enjoy this moment and later we start to focus on the next one. Gracias.
Thank you, Alejo. Back to you, team.
Gracias.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alejo Badano. That was a nice interview after a great game that he played. Here we've got some statistics of that game. Very interesting to have a look. Field goals. Belgium scored 6 field goals, which was nice. Surprising that France won so many of those throw-ins. 14 throw-ins to Belgium's 4, but didn't manage to make the most out of it. So that's a surprising statistic. The fouls, well, there were quite a few fouls, but not too many today. Pretty even. Penalties, very impressive. Penalties all game long. Look, France hit both of their penalties, and Belgium hit 4 out of 5, so that's a good record as well. Generally, a very quality game, very close game indeed, and an impressive win for Belgium, coming out 10 goals to 5 in the end. So congratulations to Belgium. Well done to France. They've still got a chance to stay in the tournament. They've got to continue their game that they missed out on due to the rain. And if they win that and win the next one, then they can still go through. Thank you very much, Sebastian.
There is a quick update. There could be the last 3 checkers that they postponed the other day. Was rain out on Saturday, but they could be playing tomorrow. Stay up to date with the social media to find out if they finally play tomorrow, or if not, they will resume on Tuesday.
Great. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday again for the Polo Nations Cup in Chantilly 2024.